Hey, air signs, it's Lulu. Okay. Whatever. I'm about to do your mudra. Okay. Now then, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Thank you. What information do you have on my air signs, honey? Damn. I know that's what I've been doing. Okay? Grounding. Root chakra. Grounding. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, so some of you may have had some type of issues with joints. That's number one. I always see a spine. It's always like a spine to me. Of course. That tailbone. Right? All right, so let's see what we got here. All right. There's a lot of things coming to the surface here. Once you get grounded, you're going to begin to see where things are off in your life, right? See where you are being guided. Because this is an 8, and that's a strong number. 8 is very, very powerful in the Destiny card system, okay? You want to be mindful of who it is that you are allowing around you right now while you are grounding. Because that grounding energy and all the stuff that I'm seeing that you are releasing, you may be going through a transformative period, okay, which I can relate. You may be going through a transformative period here that is going to require separation for a little while, okay? You want to lay low for a little while. You want to, because this is what it looks like to me. Your guides and your angels, your guardians have dug up a space, right, near your favorite tree. They dug it up, right, without interfering with the roots of your sacred tree, right? But they dug it up, and now they are planting you in a new space. Because whatever it is that you are coming out of, whatever it is that you released here in the recent past, which could be 3 to 4 years, it's time for you to grow. It's like you are not realizing. Okay. It's like you want to experience growth in a way that you will be able to see. It's like a whole other life. Like if I didn't understand that this is for a number of people, right? If this was for one person, it would look totally like someone had a walk-in. Totally. Go back to the movie K-Pax. At the end, when he decided to go ahead and leave, and then when he at the end when he left and took some of them people with him or whatever, and his body was left here, because he already had a walk-in in the beginning, right? And so when he decided to leave back out, he didn't, the person that was left here was just, kind of like a vegetable, right? But I say that to say, like, this feels like a whole new leg of your life. This isn't just a new life cycle. This is you experiencing what it's like to be the beginning of a freshly planted tree. Interesting. It's even interesting that they are putting you on the side of your sacred tree. Because usually we are the sacred tree, right? Or we could have some type of actual tree that we go to. But this is you outside of you growing. It's one growing of two. Like you're starting your own bloodline. Right? I don't know what kind of ghetto shit this is. Air signs, always. So you're starting a new bloodline, or you're starting a new race of people, or it's something to do with leadership. But this is divine leadership because, ain't no ego in this. So, I be damned. Look at this. At the root, right here before the curling of the tailbone, right? Some people tailbone curl out, curl in, whatever, I don't know. But two. And it's like it's piercing the spine or probing. too. No going back. What has happened in the past, you are so beyond your past. You are so beyond your past. Like, this is when you have made it through some spaces where you will, like, anything that happens in the future is happening because it's part of your journey, yes. But it's also like, you know how when we are learning and growing, we'll figure out some parts of who we are, and then we'll heal that and we'll move forward. But then it comes up again, it bears its ugly face again, but in a different way, in a different space for us to learn from it. There are some things that whatever happened, like, you may not even remember things that happened to you before the age of 17 all of a sudden. This is wiped out, though, because your new existence is going to be so elevated. Child, let's just talk about regular stuff. What is this for the air signs? Okay, the Chariot came in reverse. Something is being, until you ground, until you allow yourself to be planted. Many of you will realize that you've been planted because there's going to be some, they said, something about your ankles. It's the ankles. It's the shins. It's the Achilles heel. This Chariot can't go forward until you get this shit together. You can't go forward until you get this shit together. You have to be more disciplined in the way that you are moving with this powerful 8. You have to be more disciplined in the way that you are moving. Maybe something isn't going forward with a Cancer because there's a difference in meeting of the minds, or maybe you are double-minded yourself, or maybe you're not facing certain polarities about yourself and your situation. You can't move forward. The Chariot isn't just about moving forward. It's about moving up and out and expanding. It's about asserting yourself in a way that you are understanding that in order to even get on the Chariot of Ascension, in order to even ride the Chariot of Ascension, there are certain things, certain mind frames, certain ways of being, certain tones, frequencies, movements. There are certain things that have to be put into play for you to even ride the Chariot of Ascension. It's just not something that you just up and do. A lot of folks ain't even riding the Chariot of Ascension, just staying there. Don't be messy. Don't be messy. It ain't my business what people talking about they ride. Because I don't even know about you. Okay. Now, clarify this Chariot, child. Because what? 8 of Swords, they want you to see what your limits are. They want you to realize what your limits are so you can set new limits. They want you to realize what your boundaries are. What is holding you back? What has you stuck right here? You need to ground. Okay? With this 8 of Swords, there may have been something that you were contemplating and you got stuck in that mind frame, that state of being with that 4 of Swords energy. You may have gotten stuck and had all these different ideas and all these different ways of looking at things, all these different projects that came up, all these different people talking to you about this, that, and the other, and your clarity of who you are, separation. Like, there has to be some type of separateness sometimes in order for you to be able to be open to the clarity that you need, the clear consciousness, the clear vision, the clear awareness, in order for you to be self-contained, so that you will know what it is that needs to be done so that you can move forward, so that you can ascend and spiritually expand. Okay? Clarify this 8 of Swords, because what? The love is a choice has to be made. I'm just saying. In order for things to move forward, someone is... Okay, so this may be someone outside of you that has to make a choice between you and someone else. Or you need to ground yourself so that you can make a choice between... Because whatever this choice is that needs to be made is going to take you far. Whatever this choice is, it has a lot to do with your growth. See, that's what people be misunderstanding. See, the ego want to tell you that if I can make this choice based on... I can make a choice based on, all this old earthly ass shit that ain't even all that. If you get with the right person for the right reasons, in the right season... things can happen. That's taking the right job, collaborating with the right people in any whatever way, right? Because it don't have to be a relationship. The fuck. Now, clarify this 8 of Swords and this Lovers. It's a Knight of Wands in the reverse. not very passionate about making a decision, not even wanting to, like, here's the thing. This is a Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, stuck in their head. Someone isn't. Now this could easily be you not being grounded. Okay, so we're gonna keep it there. This could be you not being grounded in your ability to make a decision, and your ability to pull yourself together so that you can make the choice that needs to be made in order for you to see things clearly and see things from the perspective that it needs to be seen, which is very much so a stabling force, right? If you've been having a toothache, if you've been having any type of headaches, if you've been having any type of issues with your upper left or right shoulders, you need to go ahead and get those checked out. But also the energy centers here. Okay, these energy centers may be blocked, so you want to make sure that if possible you can get a Reiki healing, or you could reflexology. There's something that needs to be done to get these energy centers cleared here, honey, because with this Knight of Wands in reverse, you may not even be feeling like yourself to even get things done. I don't like it, baby. You need the Knight of Wands upright. But there is someone who this may even be you not wanting to be a player anymore, but you're stuck, right? Because it's like, okay, how do I move forward? What does that look like to me if I can't be a player no more? If I have to, do things in a way according to like the straight and narrow, what does that mean? I remember a family member told me that they didn't like being square. They thought that getting in a relationship and doing the right things and growing made them square. Well, that was 16 years ago when they said that, and they still don't have nothing to show for themselves in a relationship. Just nothing in life. They still playing that same game, baby. You was in your 60s. You in your 60s still out here. I don't understand, Chad. Even if you don't want to be in a relationship, at least still, step in your purpose and step into what it is that you came here to do, so you won't have no remorse, no regrets. Just gonna live your whole life trying to, run the streets, and play games. It's weird to me. What is this Chariot in reverse? How can they reverse this? Someone is trying to avoid the Tower. Somebody is trying to avoid a new beginning. The world is in reverse. This is things not moving forward. This is no travel. This is the inability to think outside the box. This is the inability to move forward with your marketing, with your franchise, with your views. Like your world must be upside down because there's no movement. And now you're in this Eight of Swords and don't even like this. What the fuck is this? Clarify this world card. Ten of Pentacles. In order for you to get your Ten of Pentacles, you're going to have to turn this around. Some of you may even have to deal with your family and you don't want to. But overall, what is this world card in reverse, chair? Pull out the messy deck. This is the messy deck. You got to heal. This is a star, maybe an Aquarius. There's something here that has to do with the healing of your finances, the healing of the balance of a relationship or your home, right? Or the selling of a restored home. The Healer of Ages. What is this world card? What is this? What are y'all talking about? The King of Cups. So there may be a King of Cups who needs to heal a situation with his... maybe a King of Cups is trying to heal a situation with you. They see you as a star, but they are drunk in love, but in a space that is not healthy. That's why they can't even see things for what they are, because they are in this space of not being able to move forward their damn self. So it may be this person. See, when you look at it like this, it look different, don't it? His wand is turned down because he's probably partaking in things that don't have. He need to heal. Maybe he's impotent, child. He can't get it up. We ain't gonna talk about how a lot of these men ain't gonna be able to get it up by the time they in their 40s. It's gonna be looking real. What is wrong with you? Okay? I feel sorry for the girls that are younger than me, because they're not gonna have a lot to choose from. What is this Chariot in reverse, chair? The Hierophant. This may even be an energy of you not being able to get wheels under your heels because of something that needs to be, you need to stabilize in your finances. This may be that you need to get something, like I feel like this is a judge or some type of organization, right? That you need to You need to make something right. Maybe this is a debt that's owed to the government or something like that. But overall, with this Hierophant card, right? The High Priest. Okay. What is this? People call Hierophant the God too, right? Overall, this is the judge, the jury, and the DA. Four of Pentacles. I told you, it's something that you owe. I feel like it may be something that you owe. You've been holding on to it. It's time for you to let it go so that you can move forward. Something is holding you back from really being able to have discipline. Then the bank is standing out to me in this Four of Pentacles, right? That may even have a lot to do with divorce. Somebody probably trying to divorce somebody so they can move towards somebody else. Wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. You know that it's going to be all right. Somebody is wishing that another person... Oh, my goodness. Look at him. Here he come. He always showing up. I know that's a Capricorn card, but it's like... it's giving fire sign energy. Hot passion. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? No. What are you doing? Let me see, child. Be mindful. Ground yourself so that you will make decisions based on healing and prosperity. Healing and prosperity here, instead of making decisions on whatever this is. Somebody may even be gambling with their last in order to try to pay some kind of debt out. Don't do it. With this wish fulfillment, they're saying that something is going to look like it's wish fulfillment, but it's not. You want to be grounded. Something is going to look like this is it. This is the end all be all, and it's not. Someone may look like this. It is not. Someone may come in and try to turn your world upside down, and you're going to have to be so grounded. Go ahead and get grounded now, because there's going to be two paths that open up leading to the same thing. But it's about which way do you go? Do you take the path with least resistance, or do you make shit hard on yourself? You know, I be doing it to myself. I be making shit hard on myself, but I get it. But I don't want y'all to do that. I don't want y'all to go through that. Clarify these two. That's them two roads. But it also feels like the High Priestess. What needs to be revealed will be revealed. But I also feel as though there may be some knowledge that you find floating off the pages of a book. There's going to be some knowledge that you find that has a lot to do with where you are going, where you are. This is a time for you to study and gather information. This is a time for you to attend mystery schools. This is a time for you to really get in tune with your star player to the point where when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It could be an ascended master that appears. But you got to get grounded, bitch. It could be an ascended master that appears. It could be an actual guru, or you being able to get in, rub elbows with certain people here in the near future. This is going to be a high tribe, a high vibing tribe that you will be able to partake in. But you have your own tribe, your own ownership. I don't like ownership, but you know, you have your own movement or a way of doing things that is coming about. But at the end of the day, they say you need to make sure that you are grounded so that you will be able to go where you are led. Where you are led is where you are fed. That's the motto. There it is. Ace of Pentacles. Abundance is being bestowed upon you once you get grounded. Once you get grounded and get planted. At your feet. At your feet. At your feet. At your feet. Yep. No more Ten of Swords. No more of going through these things that have... this is the end of a cycle. There won't be any more of this. Once you get this new beginning, once you get what is I feel like someone came to you and let you know that you have this abundance, you have these things coming and on your path, right? And you began to do some type of research. You may have found something that was owed to you, but overall, you are realizing what the block was. You are realizing what the connection was. And then boom. Because the Ace of Pentacles is all about, you know, this is what you're going to water moving forward. The Empress and the Sun. Just be mindful of things that are not what they appear. People who are not who they really appear. Things are not, everything is a facade until further notice. Question everything. Question every motherfucking thing. Question everything. Three of Pentacles. Get details on everything. You don't understand nothing. Now, even if it makes you feel, if you feel like asking a question makes you feel dumb, there is no such thing as a dumb question. I don't care what it is. Even if you think you know what a person is saying or what they are talking about or what a contract says and all of the legal verbiage, and ask questions until further notice. I'm telling you, can't trust nothing right now. Clarify this grounding for my earth signs. Ask yourself, how does my heart behave and how does my soul pray? How does my heart behave and how does my soul pray? This is you really getting in tune with what's going on. Are you moving how you're supposed to out here in this world? Are you connecting and praying in a way that you know that you are connected to the source, where are you connected in a way that no one else can hear those prayers? It's going straight where it needs to go, and there's no interference in your prayers, because they say, you know how they say, everybody listen to your prayers, everybody can't hear them, baby. Everybody can't translate them. I'm here to tell you. That's why when a lot of people do, I can't say a lot of people, I don't even know a lot of people. When people read into your energy and there's certain information that they get because they talking to certain types of motherfuckers, right? And so the motherfuckers be telling them the types of things that they want to hear, and that they feel like this is a secret, and all this right here, this is what you need to know, and this is what's going to, because the people ain't got no business in your energy without your permission, no way. And by doing it in a way that is against universal laws, right? The high court ain't just letting that go on like that right there. You may think so. That's why certain things happen in certain ways that we can't discuss right now. I want need to read that book. Clarify. Every day I work on being a positive, peaceful person so that I can do my part and be of service. If you want to turn that world card upright, because I really feel like it may be someone outside of you that is blocking you a little bit. But the more that you work on yourself, the more that you protect yourself, the more that you do the right things for the right reasons. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying it's going to be doable for you to continue to move forward as long as you make it your intention to show up for yourself. What are you affirming before you go to bed? What are you affirming when you wake up? What are you affirming all throughout the day? Affirmations can just be words of power. Affirmations can be prayers of power, declarations. What do you have that reminds you of what it is that needs to be done? What is it that you have that reminds you? Don't forget our rubber band effect, y'all. But I really need y'all to really, stand down and stay in tune with what's going on and what you got going on. It says this assists with grounding, stability, connection to the physical body. Okay, it reduces stress and blood pressure, activates your root chakra. You'll hold your hands like this, extend your arms, and bring the tips of the middle and index fingers into the ground or tops of the thighs. Okay, relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Your affirmation is: I am grounded to the earth. I receive support and abundance. Grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. So it is. Grounded to the earth. You want that 10 of Pentacles or what? What do you want? You ain't gotta want nothing. Do you? Do you? I'ma do me. Okay. These are available down below. Okay. All right. So that's the tea. So if you made it this far, please drop a teacup in the comments. That's the tea. That's all I got for you. It could have went 1,000 different ways, but it didn't. It went where it needed to go for who it needed to go for. Okay.